But basically what it is that it's going to be a short stream. It's not going to be a long stream. It's going to be a short stream. Basically we're going to have a little discussion on which centre back for me to get from a team. Now, as you know, that I'm struggling with ideas on who to get, who's the best one, who's got the best agility and balance to go with it as well. So you know, we got a fair bit of coins. We can't really raise any more than what we got, but you know, until you know we get our rewards. But yeah, it'd be nice to actually try and find a centre back which I feel comfortable in, that I could put in, and you know, to actually play with and use, and which is going to be useful for my team. So that's the main objective. Okay, so let me just go to this. I'm just monitorizing my my channel. Bear with me. But good morning to you all. Hope you're all okay. And it's absolutely gorgeous today. It's red hot. It's going to be an absolute scorcher today. So my plans are to go out and you know, just go out and just enjoy the day. So that's my plan. Okay, so I'm just switching my monetization on, and there we go. Right. So let's put that down there. Okay. Right, I just get this in. I'll just get my channel up on my phone, as you know. I'm just But anyway, it was a good stream yesterday. Quite enjoyed it. We had a few people in, which was very exciting to see. Quite enjoyed it. So I'll just turn that down so we don't get. Hi guys, welcome. So. Okay, if you Dominic, if you put a message in, I can see you, so then I can. Hi Thorny, how you doing, mate? Welcome everyone. Dominic, if you could just say hi in the chat. There we go. Okay, so right, there we go, buddy. Okay, now just to let you know, I have known Dominic for a lot of years. We're very close to family members and everything, so we've known each other for a long time. So that's the reason why I've asked him just to join up onto my stream this morning, because I know that there's not going to be many about this early on. So you know, I trust him with all my heart, and like I say, we know each other very well. Cheers, man. Thanks, pal. But I will be looking. You know, I am on the lookout for other moderators, but you know, it's going to be a time thing where it's a trust thing as well. You know, I've got to know the right kind of person who I know I can rely on without causing havoc. So that's basically the bottom line of it all. So you know, it's all about honesty, truth, and integrity. You know, it's about choosing the right people. So there you go. So that's what it's all about. Okay, right. Basically, it's got to be a proper centre back, and it's got to be, I would say, an icon, because basically, you know, for me to put a centre back in here, he's got to fit with the other criteria, which is a poorer centre back, and he's got to fit in with Carval, which, you know, as you know, I bought not long ago. So that's the criteria. Now, people said, you know, put Desire in, but he's playing on 7 and I really want him on that 10 I want a player who has got agility and balance, who's going to be there. He's not going to push forward. Now, the really funniest thing, right, this is really funny. Now, I can't understand it. Bobby Moore, when I had him in my team, he pushed forward. He was playing more of a striker than he was as a centre-back. So I don't want that. I want somebody who's going to stay back and who's going to support my defence, who's going to stay there and be a complete rock for my team. Hi James, how you doing? Yeah, how are we all? Good morning to you all. Okay, so that's the plan. That is the plan. So let's take this guy out and let's have a look at some of the icons that we're able to have a look at. So go into that. What we'll do, we'll put a few players on the bench, so we can have a look at a few players. That way then you know, we can cover the whole, cover it all basically. Let's have a look. It all depends on the prices as well, as you know. Now he's high to medium. He's 5'11", so he's not really tall enough. He's got to be tall. He's got to be able to head that ball, clear the air, you know, clear the danger from my defence. Baby Rio, okay. Yes. Okay, so let's have a look for Rio Ferdinand. So we know that the prime icon Rio Ferdinand is just too expensive to get. Excuse me, sorry. It's just too expensive. Cannot buy me up. So let's have a look. I think we had a look at this card. Now on the card it looks great there, right? There's nothing wrong with that apart from the dribbling. Now the dribbling, the attributes, is based on the agility and balance. Now if you look at that, that is atrocious for agility and balance. It's just too low. It's just going to be like ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. It's because, like I say, the dribbling, the agility and balance speaks for itself. Let's have a look further down. Okay, so let's have a look for this Ferdinand. Now, he's got agility of 16, balance of 57. You know, I mean, he's got pace, he's got defending, and he's got physicality. Let's have a look. He's 6'2", but he's medium. So I want somebody who's going to work hard, who's going to come back and stay in that defence. Okay, mate. Rightio, that's a good. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate that. Rio is sick, is he? Okay. Oh, hold on. Right, let's have a look and see how much this guy is. Now, I know it's the 90, but I don't know how much these cards are going to cost. So we'll just have a quick look. So it looks like he's going to be a hell of a lot more than 465. So let's just... Wow, oh my god, no way. Wow, that is expensive. That really is, that is a shock. I never thought it'd be that much. You know, I didn't think it'd be that much. So let's have a look at Rio then. Let's have a look at some players. So we had a look at the 90. We know he's really expensive, the 90. So let's have a look at the 88. Let's have a look at the 88. Let's see what price this guy is. Okay, I can afford that. I can afford that. That's fine. That's very affordable. Music. Okay, because he's overpowered. You have big team and you lose to gold team. What the fuck? Yeah. That's basically what normally happens. It's just you know, it's a shocker really. So there we go. Okay, so let's have a look at the actual attributes of this card. Now, as you can see, the agility and balance is really low as well. Stamina is 75, so we need somebody who's going to have a high stamina with good, decent agility and balance. Use the 85 is better than the 88. Get the 85 version. Okay, right. Okay. So let's have a look. Excuse me. By God. Now, a lot of people have been saying get the 85. So let's have a quick look and see how much price range this guy is. Wow, why is he? I don't understand. Okay, right, so he's basically nearly extinct. That's incredible. Wow. So let's have a quick look on the attributes. He's 60 and 60. 78 stamina again. He's 6'2", medium. Yes, I will be. Yes, yeah, I will be watching tonight. His best icon centre back coming from elite player. Okay. Is it Tottenham versus West Ham? I'm not quite sure who's actually playing. I did get told yesterday, but I couldn't remember offhand. Okay. Less defended, but is way better. Spurs West Ham. Okay. So, like I say, by looking at those stats, I think that's pretty awful. I think that's absolutely terrible. Look at Blanca. Okay, we'll look at Blanca. So, like I say, we've got to make the right choice. We can't just rush into this. It's a lot of coins to spread out. So, we take our time and we will choose the right player. So, as you know, that Prime Moments one is just way expensive. He's just ridiculous price. Most of the defenders have bad balance. Okay. Team of the season for Varane. But the problem with that, the problem with that program is basically I've got a Para. And I can't really sell him because basically I've lost half the amount of the purchase price already, so I can't really do that. That'd be just basically just giving it away. What's wrong with Prime Moments does I eat? Well, the thing is that he's got low. He just doesn't feel a proper centre back. He doesn't feel right. Robinson. Yeah, I do have Robinson. Let's have a look at Blanca. Let's have a look at Blanca. So, which one? Should we have a look at that one? Let's have a look at this one. So, let's just have a quick look at the price. Let's see what price they are. Okay, so that, I can afford it. So let's have a look. 70. Better stamina. The jumping wise is low. Let's have a look at his actual. He's 6'4". Pace isn't great. He's a team player. I got his prime version at centre back and it's insane. Oh, okay. He has stamina, body, work rates, and all that you need in this game. Okay. So medium high. So does that mean it's high defensive and medium work rate? I'm just trying to work it out because the way I look at it, it's as though like he's medium attacking but high defensive. Is that what it means? So it's medium attacking but high defensive. Right, okay. So that's not bad. So that's not bad because if you look at his actual, he's got 89 stamina. But what about his jumping though? Because it's jumping 77. That's best for centre back. Have a look at prime moments. Herrero. Okay, yeah, Herrero. Right, we'll try that as well. So we'll put these two on the bench, on there. So you know we've got to take our time with it. We need to choose the right player. How you spell it? Is it Hyru? Is it weird? Yeah, so it's weird how you spelt it. Okay, which one would you say would be this one? Let's have a look. He's got 70 odd pace, which isn't great. Let's just have a quick look at the transfer market, see how much he is. He's well cheaper. Why is he that cheap? He's got 92 jumping, excellent. Balance is pretty decent. Agility is 65. He's 6'2", medium high. 92. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay, right. We'll have another look at the other one then. So, let's have a quick look then. Herrero. Let's have a look at the 92. So he's got 75 pace there. So let's have a look, see how much this guy is. He's still a lot cheaper than the rest of the other cards, but he's got 75 pace. You need somebody. He's slow, stay clear. So we've got different views really. So we'll put him on there. Okay. So like I say, choose the right one. That's the best. Koeman. Let's have a look at Koeman. Okay. Ronald Koeman. Is that the prime moments one? The 92 prime moments Koeman. Okay. He's got 80 pace. Why has he got 90 shooting? Does that mean that he's going to bomb forward and play as a striker? He's high to medium, so medium defensive, high work rate, but high attacking, but medium defensive. See, I need somebody to act who's going to stay back. Also, he's 5'11", so he's not really tall enough. Pace is fine for a centre back. Just add an anchor or shadow. I'm staying clear of Cannavaro because basically I've had him and he just wouldn't jump. He was absolutely diabolical. But he's insane. Use 88. You know, so let's have a look. It's traits. Power free kick. Long passer, long shot taker. See, that gives you the impression that he's going to bomb forward. That's the impression I get. Just got a short pack look. Oh. Maldini baby, Maldini. It's important to choose the right player. Let's have a look at Maldini then. I know the Maldini 95 is just going to be ridiculous. Let's try have a look at the 92, see how much this guy is. Okay, so straight away I noticed that he's got 68 balance. So let's just have a look. He dives into tackles, leadership, team player. Okay, great. Stamina's on the kind of like on that kind of limit. Jumping, it's okay. Journey team balance isn't pretty great, you know. 6'1", medium high, so that means he's high on defensive, which is a good thing. Medium on attacking. So let's have a look and see what the price range is on this card. It looks as though it's going to be a ridiculous price. Yeah, Maldini is, yeah. It is expensive, way too expensive. So what other ones have we got? I mean, we've looked at these are the cards that we've looked at. Now for me, I want a centre back who's actually going to stay back. He needs to stay back, no question about it. He needs to stay back, you know. So for me, I'm not going to be comfortable in playing Kumi because of that reason. He's definitely going to be ridiculous. 79 Blanca, let's have a look. Again, 6'4", high defensive, medium kind of like attacking. He's got the right height, that's the most important. He's got the height to go with it. Jumping wise, I don't know, what do you think? It's 77, it's on the borderline really. Yes, Daniel, that's what we are trying to discuss. We'll stay back, but him on stay back, and he will. I've basically got told to stay away from prime moments Campbell because he moves like a truck. He's 6'4", okay. And how much is this guy again? Let's have a look. It's on the borderline of the price range. It does matter because when the ball's in the air, you need somebody to actually clear the ball. I know what you're saying with the 6'4". I totally understand that. You know, because like if you look at the Kuman, he has the stamina, he's got the jumping, balance. It's so on that. He's 5'11", he's too short. I need somebody with so much height. He's got to be there at the right time. Blank is definitely the man to go for, in my opinion. Okay. You could grind for 90 Militao. Not really. I don't want him. I understand a lot of people have got him. Blanca is the best one. How tall is this guy? See that it's agility and balance that gives it away, and the stamina is terrible. 6'2", medium. I need someone to completely stay back. This guy, he got great jumping, stamina is really good, strength is great. You've got defending, which is outstanding. Agility is pretty poor. The acceleration is pretty poor. He's got high defensive but medium as in work rate. He's 6'2". The only thing which is putting me off slightly is basically the acceleration. Diego Carlos, team of the season. Hi mate, how you doing buddy? Rare long shots and pens. See, I don't want that from a centre back. 66 agility for centre back, us average. He isn't a fucking striker. Nesta, okay, we'll have a look at Nesta. Let's have a look at Nesta. Which Nesta was you thinking of? I don't know how much the 93 is. I've played with Cannavaro. I don't like him. He doesn't jump. Not Nesta, no. Balance and agility. Alright, okay. Is the see, if I look at that, he's got 70, but oh shit me, no. Straight away. The prime Rio Ferdinand is just way too expensive. You know, I've got to think about the price range as well. Herrero with a shadow, go for 85 for Ferdinand. You can play Desiree centre back. I've tried him already. If you look at him, he's got 1657. That's why I don't want to use him. He's too much. He doesn't move. That's why I want somebody with an improved. You know, Herrero. Yeah, we have looked at Herrero. He's got great jumping, interceptions, balance is really good. The only thing he lets it down is a little bit of agility, but the pace as well. If you look at Blanca, it's not much better, but he's 6'4". You know, and I want him to stay back, so high defensive is great. And he's a team player. Diego Carlos. How much have we got? Oh, I got about 450, 450k. You got to think about it in a logical way, because, like I say, he's 6'2", jumping 93, solid player, power header, team player. Balance is really good. Agility. I mean, that card looks really good. That does look. It's composure 94. No, it doesn't. No. Yeah, long pass, short pass. Yeah, he's got good passing as well. And good passing. Blank any day. Where did I finish with to get Ronaldo and Messi? Basically, I I finished gold 3 to get Messi, and to get Ronaldo I finished, I think it was it gold 2? I think it was gold 2 to get Ronaldo. But the last weekend, well, the weekend had just gone, I stayed at silver 1. I had 8 games remaining. I just had enough of it. Too many cheats on the game. So we're kind of like in between the two. Now, I don't understand why the player chemistry is on 5. I don't understand why, if you do this and put him there. See, now it says it's on 10. See, I don't understand why. Yeah. So is that his prime moments card? Is that his prime? Is that the highest one? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, it was the chair, mate. It was the chair. Okay. Is it down from Prime Pack? Yeah, I did, yeah. So let's have a look and search and see how much this guy is then. So that's the prime moments one. Yeah, that's the prime moments one. 75 pace. So if you put a card on him to increase his pace. No, I didn't buy him, no. So this, I mean, it looks, yeah. So let's see how much we can get this card for. I understand what you're saying, but that De Jong is just too expensive. Ooh, 35. Oh, lovely. Okay. Right, that's a shadow. Is that cheap enough? Let's go. Okay, we've managed to buy ourselves a new centre back. We're going to give it a go. We'll have a try. It looks like it's just glitched out. Basically, it's definitely glitched out. So yeah, it's definitely glitched out. It's 200% it's glitched. It did this before. It actually did this before, and it completely glitched. There we go. So if you look at now, he's got a shadow on him, which is pace and defending. So that's increased his pace and the defending on him as well. So he's got a shadow on him. So that's what we want. That's good. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to have a quick go. We'll have a quick friendly just to see how he copes with it, see what he does, and if it is the right player, we'll keep him. So we'll see how it goes. But I am looking to actually get rid of this card because, like I say, it's Desire. Yes, it's a 93 prime icon, but sometimes you have to put players in to get another player. So we'll see what we get Thursday. Hopefully we'll get a high quality player out of the rewards for the red picks. If we do, then we'll have a look at doing another prime icon pack. So that's the plan. Okay. So we'll have a quick look, see how he plays. So we'll have a quick look at the friendly. We don't need to do any more rivals, guys, because I've got 26,120 and 120 points. So if we look at the weekly at the moment, as you can see, it's on 20, and there's no way that it's going to catch me up, not a chance. So we'll leave it as that. So, and we're back in Division 5 again as well, which is great. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the friendly. I need Neymar. He was really good when I used him. Okay, do you know? I mean, I am pretty lucky for the players which I've managed to pack this year. I have been quite lucky, but I've also been unlucky in my matches. So it kind of like balances up a little bit. But we just hope that the gameplay in 21 is going to be so much better that EA, when somebody's cheating, when somebody does no-loss glitches and shit like that, they get permanently banned. And that's basically what I accept, and that's what I expect from a company of this magnitude. When somebody's cheating at that, with that, that way inclined, to go through the foot champs and doing no loss glitches to get 30 out of 30, and they're getting away with it by getting all the best cards. In FIFA 21, I want that to be eradicated. I want those people to get banned permanently. I want them to get shot and to get took out of it. So like myself and like you guys, you can enjoy the game without knowing full well that you're not going to get cheated out of games. Pretty lucky. Okay then, maybe try best luck in FIFA history. Yeah. We'll have a quick look. I want a decent. I don't know what's going on with the latency, because that just kept dropping down and going to a stupid bar. But hopefully this will be alright. Have you got a new controller? Yes, Paul. I have. Yes, look. There we go. It's a red one. But I'm not going to buy any more games until the PS5 comes out, because basically that's what my plan is, to get a PS5. You know, yes, I will be getting the FIFA 21, because basically I only have 2 games a year. I only buy 2 games. I don't buy any more than that. I only buy 2 games, and the 2 games I get is basically Call of Duty and FIFA. So.
What an arena we've got here, perfectly suited to football and to very noisy.
It is. Well, you're right. It is. You know that they are going to have to actually step up and do something about it, because, like I say, it's a horrendous, absolutely horrendous. The amount of times that I've been and had that. How much have I got saved up at the moment? I can't remember now. I can't remember. Whatever I got left out of the purchase of my centre back. See what he feels like. So is that Herrera? Yeah, that's Herrera. Okay. See what he's like. Okay.
We've got it down as a 4-3-3. Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use.
But you going with that?
Really, they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since.
Just trying to work him up. Just trying to. Oh, okay. See, this kind of play, what he's doing now, is so fake. And we've watched all the football matches, and not one single drag back or ball roll or you know, there was nothing like this. Like that, all this movement here is so fake, so bullshit. It doesn't show you are a good player. It just shows you are good at Volta. That's the bottom line of it all. You're a Volta player, you know. That's the bottom line of it all. It's pathetic. You know, it really is so fake. It's beyond belief. Of an actual company of this magnitude, and it shows you that much fake in the game. And the thing is, you know, people, you know, don't have to play that way. They can actually, you know, choose to play football, but they choose to play fake. They choose to play bullshit. They choose to do all the things which doesn't exist in a football match at all. They want to be fake as to compete. They haven't got the bottle to play football. They only have the, you know, they only have the way to be a complete dick. That's a penalty all day long. Thank you very much. No, as in for the PS5. Oh, right. Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you meant the... Oh, I thought he was going to dive. There we go, 1-0. Boo. Oh, right, okay. Have I got any suggestions? It depends what kind of team you have. That's the thing. Depends on what kind of team you've got already. So Have you got a Premiership? Have you got Spanish? Have you got Italian? I don't know what kind of team you have. So it all depends on what kind of team you have, and then we can base it on that and work in that direction. See, all this kind of shit, look, all this is so fake. It just shows you how many fake people there are in the game. If they need to do this kind of shit, it just shows you. You know, it's so boring and so fake. People don't have the ability or the bottle really. I mean, look, that's even a foul, but we got away with it. Oh my God! How have you saved that? And how is it straight at you? Where are you going with that? I'd love to be able to have that. You got Premier League, okay. Left back wise, okay. Now it depends on how you play. If you play attacking, if you play kind of an attacking kind of way, where you are aggressive in your play, or you're basically, you are more of a patient player. How do you play? Do you play patiently with your build up? Do you pass the ball around, or are you actually completely direct, as in one ball and forward? Or there's so many different aspects to choosing players. See, I don't understand how he's got well played. Oh, great ball. Go on then. I didn't point there, didn't point there, did not point there at all. No way did I point there, so EA's just gave you the ball back. You know where I aimed at, it was a square ball. I'm just direct. Okay, right. If you're direct, then the best thing to do is get that's mine. Yeah. Okay. Best thing to do is get the Liverpool left back, the Liverpool right back. If you're completely direct, then those are the players that you need, because they push forward and they give you the option to pass the ball forward straight away. So it's the Liverpool left back and right back which you need. Centre back wise, you could get Gomez for centre back. I'll always use centre backs in my centre back positions. There's no point getting a right back and centre back. It doesn't work for me. It might seem popular for a lot of people, but it's not the way forward. I want a centre back to be a centre back. That's the best option you can possibly do. So, yeah. So basically, if you are a direct player, if you're really direct and you you want that ball to be there straight away, then that's the best option for me, is by doing that option. Getting those players in, that's going to work for you. I play flashback Alonso at centre back. He's insane. Okay. Like I say, sometimes it works for others and sometimes it doesn't. So it all depends on the kind of player you are. Yeah. So if you're direct, get those players in. Get the Liverpool left back and the right back, Alexander-Arnold. Those are the two players which will help you bomb up the wings to be more direct. No worries, no worries, no worries. Anytime. Yeah, Ramos moments is apparently amazing. Okay. But like I say, you can get players which you know, work for you and probably don't work for other people. So you just got to work on that balance. It's all about getting the right balance for you and your team, so you can get the best out of, you know, out of the players that you choose. See, I'm patient. I'm a very patient player. I like build up, you know. See, this kind of shit that he's doing now is so fake in so many ways. It really is so fake. Look, when have you seen in a Premiership any player doing that kind of bullshit? I mean, we watched how many games since we've watched every single game, and I've never seen anything in that kind of movement at all, you know, from any football match. I mean, look at the jockeying he's doing. That is so unrealistic. It's so unnatural. It does. This is what I mean. They need to bring back football again, because what they're doing to the game is just so fake. That's, you know, like I say, it's, you've got to work for the way you play. As the best option I can give you. If you're an attacking player and you like fast build up, you like quick build up, then the best option is to get those players that will actually achieve that for you. Otherwise, you know, you're banging your head against the wall. You're getting players which are not going to give you the best ability. So there we go. That's a great header back then. I quite like that. He was, you know, he was. See again. Well played, very well played. I'm really enjoying this. My centre back seems to, he stays back. Look, he's there. Look, he's staying back. He doesn't bomb forward like Bobby Moore did. I mean, he was playing more like a striker than he was a centre back. You know, you could. I had shadow on him. I had every kind of, you know, attribute card on him to make sure he stays back. But oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's my fault. Well blocked. Well blocked. Well blocked. Great play. Trying to create space so I can have a bloody shot and goal. I'm not trying to take the piss by keeping the ball, I'm just trying to create space. I mean, I'm not interested in like the friendly side of things. It's about making sure that my players, you know, are in the right place, because there's no point buying players and they're just like not being exactly where you want them to be. You know, that's just. There's just no point. No, if you want a player to stay back, then you know, you've got to try and find those kind of players. I stayed in Silver 1 because I chose to, not because, you know, I was doing really badly. It's because I chose to stay there. You know, I chose to because I couldn't be arsed with the game. I had so many games left, but I just had enough and I couldn't be arsed with it. That's not because, you know, I was doing badly. It's because I couldn't be arsed with it. I mean, I had what 3 or 4, you know, people doing the no loss glitches against me in, you know, in so many games, one after another of each other. It was pathetic, and it just pissed me off in the end. I just couldn't be arsed with it. So I, you know, before making statements, I'd suggest you find the truth before you start slinging shit, because it doesn't wash with me. Oh, okay. It is shit this year. Oh, okay. See, that's another thing which I hate about this game, right? You got people who are doing one depth in defence, just one depth, and it's horrendous. You know, when you got like how many players back? You know, you got the full strength of players back. There we go, game done. That's what spoils it, because they didn't have that before. Rage quit. You know, they didn't have that before, where you had a one depth defence line where basically all your players are in basically on the goal line. It's so difficult to break down, because when you've got the whole team pushing back and staying back and covering the whole area of that defensive, you know, it's shocking. You know, that's not proper football. That's just being a dick, basically. You know. So you know that's basically. There's so many things wrong with it, and than there is right with it. And he says, how have you found Herrera this game? I thought he was quite good, actually, because he stayed back, and that was a promising thing. He stayed back in that position where I expected him to stay and where I wanted him to stay, and he was decent. He was good. I honestly liked what he did, because he stayed back, and that's great. That's what you want from a centre back. To be honest, FIFA will fix all the problems with this game in FIFA 21, and they will wait another full year to fix this FIFA 21 problems. For example, the LA don't get me on that, because that is just horrendous. I mean, who in real life, in a real football match, ever does that kind of shit? You know, you never. We watched the Man City game yesterday against Burnley, right? And not one player did any bullshit skills. Not one single player did a ball roll or drag back or the whatever you call it. You know, the Ronaldo flick. They did absolutely nothing. It was a football match. It was a football match where people passed the ball to each other and moved players into space to pass to. Create the option, you know, the option for your, you know, your own teammate. Create the option for your, you know, for the players running into that space. That's what football, and that's the skill behind it. But this kind of shit that they've implemented now, people are taking the piss with it. It's not turned into a football match. It's turned into a ballerina circus kind of game. They've took out the realism and the realisticness and the expectations of a proper football match. You know, Mahrez was skipping in between players to, you know, go through the gaps. Incredible player. Did anybody see another 10 players versus another 10 players doing the same shit? No. It was passing and moving. It was getting in space, creating the option, you know, the option for your player. That's what it's all about. That's football. That's what they've done to the game. They've took out football out of football. They've took it out completely, and now it's a joke. It's a circus. It's a ballerina's circus game. But even though that player seems to have the 5-star skills on the game, he doesn't do that in real life. He doesn't do that shit. Could you imagine if Mahrez kept doing those tricks and losing the ball? Could you imagine what Pep Guardiola would do? He'd be kicking his teeth in the dressing room. He'd be strangling him in the dressing room. I mean, he's grabbing him by the scruff of the neck and shaking the shit out of him. You know, this is what we got to realise, that shit like this doesn't happen in a real life game. It doesn't. It never happens. You can watch every single Premier League or Italian League or Spanish League, Bundesliga. You can watch every single game that you could possibly watch, and you will never ever see 10 players, outfield players versus another 10 doing bullshit. You will never ever see it in your lifetime or anyone's lifetime. You will never see it ever. And that's why this game has gone downhill. That's why the game has gone tits up, because they've implemented so much bullshit into the game than they have concentrating on the actual gameplay itself. That's why this game's gone fucked and it's tits up. But anyway, guys, we've had a game with Herrera. Very good, dominant in defence. I'm really pleased with it. He have made this into a football simulator rather than a virtual reality football game. Thing is, last year George Best was doing the Alacrica and he wasn't even alive when the skill was first ever done. Totally agree with that, totally agree. So they make it into a complete farce of a game. Complete farce. I'm not interested in playing a ballerina circus game. I want to play football. That's why I bought it. That's why I purchased this game, for me to play football. That's the whole point of all of us buying the game, so we can all play football. That's the whole point of it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head off now. I'm going to enjoy the sunshine. I am going to do a what do you call it? You know, when your videos self and you know, and you put it up on my channel. So that's basically what I'm thinking of doing. I can't remember the name of it now, but it'll come to me when I'm doing it, but I just can't think of it. But I will be going out. I'm going to go out on my motorbike. I am going to go somewhere really nice for you to see. It's totally different. It's not going to be the beach this time. It's going to be somewhere totally different, and you're going to really enjoy it. Vlog, that's the one, Phil. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, guys, well, if you've enjoyed this stream, please hit that like button and don't forget to smash the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. And anyway, guys, thank you all so much for all your input, all your help that you've given me to make sure I get the right player and, you know, make the right choice basically for my team, and that's important. But like I say, we've had a great discussion as well. We made some great points of view. It's been absolutely amazing to have you all in here. I really appreciate your support. You know that from the bottom of my heart. Yes, we do have idiots coming to the channel, which really pees me off, and that's when I lose my rag. But apart from that, you guys have been great. I really thoroughly enjoyed your company, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Guys, I will see you later on for another stream. So anyway, look forward to the vlog, guys. Make sure you you know, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. For me, take care, have a great day whatever you're doing, and I will see you later on. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace to you all. Bye.